What's going on, Leafs Nation? This is Victor, and today's rumor is one of those that makes you stop, lean back, and really think about where this team might be headed. This isn't a depth move. This isn't a quiet adjustment. This is the kind of report that forces a bigger conversation about direction, identity, and how aggressive the Leafs are willing to be as this era continues to unfold. Because when a name like this enters the discussion, it's not just about talent, it's about philosophy. And that's exactly why this news matters to every Leafs fan. Before we dive in, make sure to like the video and subscribe to the channel. Help us push towards 600 subscribers so we can keep building this Leafs community together. All right, let's talk about why this rumor is turning heads across the league. According to multiple reports, the Toronto Maple Leafs have unexpectedly emerged as a team showing interest in Artemi Panarin. This came from NHL Network insider Kevin Weeks, who indicated that Toronto is one of 14 teams that have looked into Panarin's situation, and notably, the only team mentioned from the Atlantic Division. That alone tells you this isn't random fan chatter. This is at least being explored. Panarin, 34 years old, appears to have played his final game with the New York Rangers. The Rangers are reportedly holding him out while searching for the right trade partner, with a deal more likely after the Olympic break as the league resets. Now, before we even talk about fit or cost, let's talk about who Artemi Panarin actually is. Because the numbers matter. In his time with the Rangers, Panarin put up elite production: 482 games played, 205 goals, 402 assists, 607 total points. Those numbers place him 14th in goals, 8th in assists, 9th in points in Rangers franchise history. That's not just very good, that's historic. Panarin is widely regarded as one of the best free agent signings of all time, and for many Rangers fans, one of the best players they've ever watched in that jersey. So when Leafs fans hear this name, the excitement makes sense. Panarin is still a 90-plus point winger who drives offense, creates space, and can take over games. Adding that kind of star power to any roster is tempting. But this is where reality hits. Panarin carries a cap hit of $11.64 million, expiring in 2026. Any deal would be complex. Toronto would need salary going the other way, and realistically, the Rangers would likely need to retain a portion of the contract for this to work. Then, there's the price. League chatter suggests this would require a true all-in package. That likely starts with Easton Cowan, includes a young NHL player like Nick Robertson, and features significant draft capital. Potentially a 2028 first-round pick, a 2027 second-round pick, and even additional mid-round picks. A roster player such as Calle Järnkrok could be involved for salary matching. From a Leafs fan perspective, this is where things get uncomfortable. Yes, Panarin is elite, but he's 34, and the Leafs would be sacrificing a large chunk of their future, prospects, picks, flexibility, for a player who may only be here for a short window, especially with reports suggesting Panarin could be looking for an extension in the $50 million range. There's also the standings reality. Toronto is currently at the bottom of the Atlantic. The Rangers aren't exactly dominating either, but reports suggest New York would prefer to move Panarin to a clear contender. And that raises an honest question Leafs fans have to ask. Do the Leafs look like a sure thing right now? Add in Panarin's no movement clause, meaning he controls where he goes, and suddenly this rumor feels less like a lock and more like a very complicated chess move. So what does this interest actually tell us? It suggests the Leafs are exploring every possible path. It suggests management is not ruling out bold ideas. And it suggests that this organization may still believe adding another elite offensive star is the way to change its playoff fate. As a fan, I'm torn. The idea of watching Artemi Panarin in a Leafs jersey is exciting, but the cost, the age, and the timing make this a move that could define the franchise, one way or the other. This rumor isn't about whether Artemi Panarin is great. His numbers, his impact, and his legacy speak for themselves. This is about whether the Leafs believe the answer is more star power right now, even if it means paying an all-in price, or whether that risk could leave the team exposed down the road. It's bold, it's dangerous, And it tells us one thing clearly. The Leafs are at a point where no option feels completely off the table anymore. Now, I want to hear from you. Would you go all in for Artemi Panarin, knowing the cost? Or is this a move that scares you more than it excites you? Drop your thoughts in the comments, hit the like button if you appreciate honest Leafs talk. This is Victor. Thanks for watching, and as always, go Leafs go!